All right, today you're going to learn about or review plotting an ordered pair on a coordinate plane. Again, this should be review for a lot of you, but it'll be good review because it's really important for what we're going to do in this unit. So we're going to start here. I want you to write down every single thing you see on the screen, the two axes, so the two lines, the X, the Y, all the quadrants that are written there, everything below the quadrants, the origin, which is the middle of the graph, which is 0, 0. And then on the right, you're going to write ordered pair. XY represents distance from the origin. If you have a hard time remembering which one comes first, X comes before Y in the alphabet, so X comes before Y in an ordered pair. We always graph X first and then Y every single time. So pause the video, write all of this in your notes, and do not unpause until you are ready to move on because I'm going to be moving slides. So to graph an ordered pair, we need to start at the origin, right at the center of the graph, 0, 0. You're going to count right if X is positive or left if X is negative based on the number of the X value. And then you count up or down based on the number of the Y value. So again, all of this needs to be written in your notes. Pause the video and write. All right, so you should have a half sheet of paper that you can go over this with me. I'm going to do a couple, and then I'm going to let you do a couple. So A is 3, 5. So just like you just wrote, we start at the origin. So I'm going to start right at the middle of the graph. I am not going to actually write in the middle of the graph because that would not help you. So I start in the middle of the graph, and because the 3 is positive, I'm going to count right 3. So from the middle, I'm going right 3, and then I'm going up 5. So my point is there. Notice I have no other points on the graph. I have no lines drawn. This is point A, okay, at 3, 5. All right, if you also go back to your notes, quadrant 1, which is the quadrant we're in, says X and Y are both positive. X and Y are both positive, so we're in the right quadrant. For question B, again, I'm going to start at the origin in the middle. I'm going to go left to the 6 because it's negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the negative 3 for the Y tells me I go down 3. 1, 2, 3. So if you've ever given directions or gotten directions, these are essentially just directions of how to put a point on the graph. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to try C and D. Okay, you should have paused the video, and you should check to make sure that you have C and D in the right spots. All right. E and F I'm going to do with you. So E, 5, 0. So we start at the origin in the middle. The 5 on the X tells us we move to the right 5. So I'm going to go to the right 5. The 0 for the Y tells us we do not move up or down, and so we just put a point. It's going to be on the X-axis at 5. F is similar, just kind of opposite. So again, we start at the origin, 0, 0. The first 0 tells us the X, we do not move in the X direction. So we do not move right, we do not move left. Then negative 4 tells us we move down 4. So I'm going to put a dot on the Y-axis at negative 4. All right, go see your guest teacher for the worksheet. Raise your hand and they will check your notes and make sure you have notes written. If you do not have notes written, they will not give you the worksheet that I will be grading. When you're done with the worksheet, there's another assignment on Canvas. And then when you're done with all that, you can work on missing homework assignments.